Hej allesammen, hvordan har du det? Velkommen til kanalen min Wild Music. Denne reaksjon part Angelina Jordan synger Heal the World. I hope you understood my Norwegian. I've been practicing. Anyway, let's start with a little bit about Angelina. We know a lot about Angelina. For those who perhaps don't know, here's some information. She's 15 years old, from Norway, but currently lives in LA. Having signed with Republic Records recently, Angelina has released Million Miles and Seventh Heaven. And no doubt there'll be another release soon, hopefully, very soon. Angelina's also got her YouTube covers channel, and she continues to release songs on this, including this one that I'm doing a reaction to now, Michael Jackson's song, Heal the World. Something some people, although most of you probably know this, but some people may not know about Angelina, is that she's also written a book, Mellom to Hjerta, Between Two Hearts. And this was actually illustrated by her grandmother, Mary Zamani. And it's based on a real-life encounter that Angelina had in Asia, where she saw a girl with no shoes. And Angelina had a discussion with this girl, a conversation, and she eventually gave the girl her shoes and vowed to perform barefoot from that day on until all the children in the world are out of poverty. And this is exactly what Angelina does in all her kindness. It's an extremely kind act. This song was written by Michael Jackson and produced by Michael Jackson and Bruce Sverian. And it's from Michael Jackson's 8th studio album, Dangerous. This was released in 1991. In an online chat he gave with his fans, or gave for fans, he apparently said that this song is the one he is most proudest of out of all his compositions. Also, he created a foundation, the Heal the World Foundation, and this is designed, or was and is designed to improve the lives of children. So this song reached number 2 on the UK singles chart, while the number 1 song was Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. This performance from Angelina is one she gave very recently. I've been hanging out to see this, using this as my first view reaction. So it's been very hard to hold off, but here we are. I'm looking forward to hearing it. It's a virtual visit that was by the HRH Crown Prince Haakon of Norway to the state of California, USA. And it was uploaded on the 28th of April this year, 2021. So anyway, let's hear Angelina. Okay, we're ready.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be part of the first virtual royal visit from Norway to California. Now more than ever, we need cooperation and innovation to find solutions to our common challenges. Thank you.
Yes.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. In this place, it was brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you will feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, I'll make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to it cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joy for giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. Make a better world, so make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. For you and for me.
Oh, wow. And that silence at the end. Oh, it has such a great impact for you to reflect on that magical performance Angelina gave. That was brilliant, in one word. I could probably use many, many words. What do you think? What's your word to describe it? I could be mesmerising. Brilliant's the word, I think. That encapsulates everything I think about in music. Brilliant technique-wise, brilliant in the nature of her polished performance, brilliant in her connection to her audience, which I'm not surprised. Angelina connects so beautifully well. It's seamless. Maybe seamless is another word. Ah, so good. And you know, she's got a lot less raspiness. She's like a chameleon. She can change from one song to another song and have some different elements in her vocals and communicates that same message of whatever the song's about and does it in such a brilliant manner. Absolutely brilliant. Let's go back to the start though. There's a lot of notes I've made and would like to
find solutions to our common challenges.
Okay, let's bring up Angelina. So, wow, she starts with this exquisite, breathy vocal right from the beginning, and it starts in her lower register too, and she nails it. Her low, rich register, you hear that right from the first note of the song. And then the phrase gradually rises, which is how the melody goes with that first phrase in this song. It's beautifully written as well by Michael Jackson, but you know, Angelina has interpreted it in her own way, as she always does, in such a magical way. So she has such a soulful tone, and this really helps her speak, or in this case, sing or pass on, however you want to look at it, the message of the song so wonderfully well. Let's hear up to there.
Thank you.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love.
See, so polished, isn't it? It's shiny, it's reflective. You know, it's like a room full of mirrors. Like everything's reflecting in just the right balance. I don't know whether that's what happens in a room full of mirrors, but it's that polished feel. I mean, you could think of it as, you know, a polished car. It's just reflective. Everything's so well done. So her breathy vocals and the nature of this song, the theme behind the song, the spirit of the song, is reflected in the way Angelina is singing the song here and just within the first phrase, you hear that. So with the second phrase, it's the same thing. And she ends with this beautiful vibrato as well. So in terms of technique, vibrato there. In terms of overall communication of the song, she's communicating the lyrics perfectly. It's like her voice is floating on some sort of cotton wool, is my image of this, and enchanting all the creatures nearby. You know, I think some butterflies flying around and insects and birds chirping and flying. It's sort of that feeling I get. That's what I think anyway. Not sure what your interpretation would be there or the imagery that creates, but that's what, feel free to leave that in the comments, but that's what I feel. And I love it. It's so good. Let's hear from the start of her vocal.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. In this place, it was brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you will feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
Wow. Isn't that so great? She makes it her own as well. And there, singing No Hurt is slightly different rhythmically to Michael Jackson's version. And this is just yet another example of where Angelina makes the song her own. You know, there's many possible ways to do that. In this case, she's changed the rhythm up a little bit. And it sounds absolutely brilliant and refreshing. I love it. So, go back a touch.
You will feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
Yeah, there it is again. I'll go back a little bit further so we get hopefully the whole phrase there, but that's so well done.
You really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you will feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there. If you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place.
Ooh, and that vibrato, quick short vibrato there, but particularly the fact that that's going down again into her lower register. She's great in all registers, but that low register is not easy to get. And, she's nailed it. She continues that beautiful breathy tone in this section, which I call the pre-chorus of the song. And, the pitch, throughout the pre-chorus, the pitch tends to rise or it gets higher, and her dynamic inflection, I call it, increases with that. So it gets a little bit louder as the pitch rises, as the song is building. Excellent. So I think musically that's so tastefully done by Angelina. She's got such maturity in her style.
If you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place. Hear the word.
Already, we've just heard the first line of the chorus here, and she's changed it up, made it her own once again. It's fresh and new. Fabulous song, but Angelina changes it, and you would think it's her song. If an artist is or a vocalist is convincing that it's their own song when they sing a cover, they've done a great job. And once again, Angelina has done exactly that. She's used her own style. What else have I noted here? She does it with her own unique style and this beautiful and nice inflection with some of the runs. Just go up to that point. Let's hear from the start of the chorus again.
Hear the word, I'll make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race.
See again, rhythmically, then melodically, right at the end there. She changes it up. Really well done. She's such a she has strength in interpretation of songs, and she's such a skilled performer that she does this and connects to her audience so well, because she's just she's got the technique, obviously, but it's beyond that. She's able to communicate. That's
for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Oh, and fantastic piano accompaniment from this man accompanying Angelina here. Just such sensitive, gentle playing, bringing out the melodies where it will support Angelina, and obviously in this instrumental interlude here, you know, bringing out those, you know, the nice chord progressions that you can hear within his playing and the melodies, just at the right balance. Really nicely done. So we're moving into the verse now. Next verse.
If you want to know why, there's love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joy for giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living.
Wow. It's just, everything is just so well crafted. The way Angelina is singing, each vocal line is crafted and polished up, as I said before, so well. It's a beautiful interpretation, once again, this verse. And she's telling the story, the meaning of the song, in such a brilliant manner. You know that she believes in what she's singing. She feels what she's singing. And of course, she's communicating what she's singing. I want to go back and go from the start of that verse again, then we'll go on to the next chorus as well.
To know why, there's love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joy for giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. We stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. Make a better world. So make a better world.
Well, I said we'd go into the chorus, but I can't resist stopping. Her low notes there again. Absolutely amazing. And I just love the whole video, the colour scheme. You know, we've got very brown and beige colours, the brown that Angelina's wearing, or the beige that Angelina's wearing, and the brown jacket the pianist's wearing, and the brown and beige walls in the background. You've got the gold drum kit, splash of red with the guitar, and the pink tones of the candles and pink and blue on the lights there. Great colour combination. So effective. I'll lead in from here to the chorus.
Love's enough for us growing. Make a better world. So make a better world. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race.
So again, the rhythmic changes there. It's nicely interpreted. Really good. Oh, we're coming up to the ums. That's the next thing I've got noted here. There's so many things, but have a listen. That's coming up. And I just love it. The ums. I love all of it. But note that when it comes up in a moment.
And the entire human race, there are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Actually, the ums, I think she's already sung them. I'm a step ahead of behind myself there. Let's just go back a touch.
Heal the world.
There. Yeah, that's right. It was at the start of the chorus. Knew it was there somewhere. Yep. Love the way she does that. It's just a very small thing she throws in, but it decorates it. It's so beautiful.
Make a better world. So make a better world. Heal the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. For you and for me.
I will come back and play right through to the end again, but you can hear Angelina's beautiful runs, and she's got such a great timbre to her voice. Lovely ending vocally, and of course, nice piano ending here. And, you know, she captures the spirit of the song, I've noted here as well. As the song builds, Angelina still maintains your attention from right in the beginning right through to the end. She does such a great job.
For you and for me.
Oh, wow. Yes, that was absolutely stunning. And, you know, she's connected with the meaning of the song because she obviously feels it and she's communicating that so brilliantly well. Can't wait to see what Angelina comes up with next and what she uploads to both her covers channel and also her next release of her current recordings that she's creating. Really looking forward to it. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Feel free to leave a comment or, you know, say what you found really interesting as well if you wish to. There's so many things, you know, could go on for a long time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it all the same. It was fantastic. And I'm going to listen to Angelina again right now. So have a great day, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.